Hello everyone, welcome to Complete Picture. Today I'm gonna show you
Hi, my name is Ardalan from Iran. I'm going to introduce the related jobs payable. It was very well received of Greenhouse Saffron. Today, 24 November, and I'm going to learning in a simple language, step to step. You know, this is the wooden boxes in the we keep about. For example, this wooden box about 10 kilograms bulbs, about 5 kilograms, but it's not important, you know, because the weight of bulbs, it determines the how wooden boxes we should choose. Why we should greenhouse saffron? Why we shouldn't choose outdoor greenhouse? The main reason, the first reason is the density. as you see, for example, there are many shelves. Look, stay tuned with me. And there are, for example, for example, first floor, second floor, third floor, fourth floor, fifth floor. As you see, fifth floor. The main reason in density, for example, in 100 meters, here, 100 meters, it holds about 6 tons the bulbs of saffron greenhouse. Then the main reason is density. After that, the main reason, because there is no limitation in the indoor, there is no limitation in the time of harvesting. We have a limitation in the outdoor. For example, we should raise up, we should allow plug in the 4 a.m. for harvesting, because the light of solar is very hard to harvesting. Very beautiful. This is the flower of saffron greenhouse. As you see, you are watching the harvesting. My name is Erdal. Stay tuned with me. And what is the other reasons? I told you 2 reasons. Density, this 100 meters, about 6 or 7 tons bulbs. It equal with 1 hectares in outdoor cultivation of greenhouse. Other reason, for example, in the labor force, in the decreasing labor force, and for example, the time, there is no limitation in the time. For example, today is, it's 2 p.m. Right now 2 p.m. and after that we can 5 p.m., 6 a.m., 10 p.m. It's not important. In the indoor, we don't have any limitation. We don't have any limitation in the time of harvesting the flower. Because this is for example, all around there are the ceiling rafters. And for example, it prevents of for example, direct the solar, the light of, okay? And but in the outdoor, we should raise up in 4 a.m. After that, density is big, and preventing of insects and pests. The infection of desert. After that, it's very simple. After that, it's very simple. For example, harvesting. For example, in the outdoor, 4 a.m. until 6 a.m. The situation is the body labor force is very wrong. Is the high price. Very high paid labor force in the outdoor greenhouse. For example, in the situation. Okay. And for example, because easily I can, because the situation, and for example, it's sitting and harvesting. As you see, I'm harvesting the flowers. As the first floor, at the 2 floor, there is no limitation in situation. There is no, without it don't annoy my body. For example, in the second floor, in the first floor, for example, is as you see, this is the 5th floor. Very simple. Okay. As you see, harvesting of flower. My name is Erdalan. I'm going to introduce the agricultural related jobs such as mushroom growing, reishi mushroom, greenhouse. There are many jobs. I will introduce these jobs. After that, I'm going to tell you what is the condition. I told you 4 factors should be controlled. When before flowering, we have 20 centigrade at the beginning of fall. Before fall, I mean during spring and during summer. 4 factors should be controlled: temperature, humidity, percentage of humidity, and carbon dioxide and the light. 4 factors should be controlled during storing of bulbs. For example, storing, I mean before flowering, during summer and spring. 4 factors should be controlled: temperature 25 centigrade, humidity about 80%, and carbon dioxide is about is not important in the during storing, or I mean first phase or vegetative phase is not important. For example, 4000 ppm. But at the beginning of fall or autumn when we don't have any the buds. And at the beginning of fall, four factors should be controlled. Change, temperature was 25 centigrade at the beginning of